Stephen Eckert, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
Stepping into the box, John Stringer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mays is after it, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Scotty Hinson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Settling in now, Pablo De La Cruz. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Sosa. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Sosa.
And that one just missed outside.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in his center field.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So stepping in, Ruben Tejada. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside. Hayes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Count now a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Mays on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Gwinnett. Striding into the box, Richard Williamson. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. At the plate, Rene Rivera is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Scotty Hinson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Way out in front.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. From the stretch, a swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
A high fastball is in there. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Thought this middle of the give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Stripers on. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Hayes. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Anthony Santander becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Stepping in now, Ruben Tejada, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Striding in once again, Richard Williamson will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Rivera, a native of Puerto Rico. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2001.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. We'll see 8, 9, and 1. Now to the plate, Scotty Hinson, 0 for 2 thus far. Tapper up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Popped high in the air. Perez is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Pablo De La Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. So striding forward now, Austin Hayes. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Mays moving in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping up now, Richard Williamson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Richard Williamson.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
No balls and a strike to count. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's a 6-1 game. Mauricio Cabrera answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 62, Mauricio Cabrera.
Well, it's always been festive on Independence Day in the United States. But what makes the party even more fun is winning in front of your home crowd. Makes those fireworks even more enjoyable.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Gwinnett Stripers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Stephen Eckert gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. John Gant was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Gwinnett Stripers. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Tides, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace, and an invitation to the big stage inevitable. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
All right, good job right there.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. John Gant gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, John Stringer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit back up the middle. And there's one down now. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Stepping into the box, Scotty Hinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Scotty Hinson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
1 and 2.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to short. Camargo brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Pablo De La Cruz. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
De La Cruz.
Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Perez scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Gwinnett leads it 1-0. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Hayes. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One out, nobody on. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as the pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Carlos Sosa is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Scotty Wiles. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So it's no runs on a hit. No. Next will be the designated hitter, Jordan Luplow, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Luplow.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jordan Luplow is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd.
Ryan.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Mays back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Stringer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Popped him up. Montes shading to his right. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. The Stripers on top, 1-0. Digging in, Scotty Hinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Scotty Hinson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Burdette right there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, Pablo De La Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Camargo ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tim Beckham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the... There's a swing and a high pop-up. Eckert has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The Stripers lead it 1-0. Standing in, Austin Hayes to short. Camargo's got it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now at the plate, Carlos Sosa comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Scotty Wiles stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back to the plate.
Sosa, a runner at second with 1 away. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate, and on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So striding in, Jordan Luplow looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hard hit ball to second. Perez is up with it on to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box now, Brian Holiday, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, and he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2. Ready now, John Stringer. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Scotty Hinson. Hit in the air out toward left.
Scotty Hinson.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. He's set, and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mays ranging back, and that one is gone.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy has some swagger and the tools to make some noise in the show for years to come. Mark my words, he's going to be hitting bombs like...
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Austin Hayes the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So they get a couple of Jose Ramirez is on his way.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Tides posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Jed Hornsby claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasker.
Nice job.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Indianapolis Indians and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Stephen Eckert is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Stepping in, Jeffrey Michael, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Michael.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Stays alive, still 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
So digging in now, William Cavaney comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dietrich is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Andres Castilla. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1-for-4 with a double in the ball game last night. 0-1 the count. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Dietrich makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Middlebrooks. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Will Middlebrooks.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Popped him up. Walker moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Standing in, Adrian Aguila. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Adrian Aguila.
Now here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Grounded to short. Backhanded. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. In now, Eric Mead. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Ready with the 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now batting, Christian Walker. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Rocha comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
And he fouls this one off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
At the plate, Roman Montes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Roman Montes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. He'll try again. 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Cavaney is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. At the plate, Danny Burdett. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Burdett.
First pitch on its way. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Vaughn Bermudez. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Bermudez.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. No home runs as of yet, and with just the lone RBI. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Diego Rocha. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Camargo over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. So here now is the pitcher, Stephen Eckert. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Eckert.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in now, Jeffrey Michael comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right up. Move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Striding in, William Cavaney. He flew out in his last at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Batista is there, 2 gone. Into the box, Andres Castilla. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. Here's Will Middlebrooks now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Will Middlebrooks goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Adrian Aguila, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Ready for another chance? Eric Mead, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Coming to the plate now, Vaughn Bermudez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Bermudez.
The 0-1 on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Dietrich is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first down. So coming to the plate, Elias Diaz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Heading out towards shallow right. Dietrich will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Diego Rocha. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Eckert. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped high in the air. Castilla over to his right. He's got it 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jeffrey Michael. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their feet to plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Adams will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready for another shot now, Andres Castilla. High and deep to right center. Dietrich giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready once again, Will Middlebrooks. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Middlebrooks.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Digging in, Adrian Aguila. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into center field, line drive base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mauricio Cabrera will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Gwinnett came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Mauricio Cabrera earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Pawtucket Red Sox and the Gwinnett Stripers. The Red Sox will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Stephen Eckert, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now batting, Thomas Yamada. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go, get it going back in the right direction today.
To his right, Walker, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
Striding forward now is the DH, Sam Chavez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now a flare out toward right center. Mays over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Set to get his day started, Carlos Cordero. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. On the year, Cordero is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now in the box, Enrique Cairo, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Pitch on the way. Into center field, line drive base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Cairo on at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they make the routine plays, but they'll make the spectacular ones as well. Can't be understated the importance of what they're bringing to the table on the defensive side. Check that out today.
0-2, here it comes. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
The 0-1 on its way. Popped him up. Vasquez ranging forward. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Roman Montes is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Roman Montes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Two and 2 the count. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in, Danny Burdett, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit on the ground to third. Met fields it cleanly. Rutledge on to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Hit out towards second. Rutledge has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Nick Ahmed, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Nick Ahmed.
From the stretch to first, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So stepping in, Thomas Yamada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter,
for the plate now is the designated hitter, Sam Chavez. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the selection of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Edgar Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Second baseman, Edgar Perez.
Now here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Perez, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. Certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, normally the transition from second base to shortstop goes the other way around, but this guy has such a strong arm. I don't see it being any problem for him to put his foot in the ground, backhand something in that 5-6 hole, and throw a strike to first base.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get fouled. 2-1. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Cordero comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Striding into the box, Vladimir Vasquez. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roman Mays.
Right fielder, Roman Mays.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Laird is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again. Josh Rutledge. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Now to the plate, Carlos Cordero. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Now at the plate, Enrique Cairo. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning form. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Coming to the plate now, Sam Travis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Sam Travis is retired to kick off the inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Edgar Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Perez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in once again, Thomas Yamada.
Now batting, right fielder, Thomas Yamada.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground, first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Sam Chavez.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, Sam.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Josh Rutledge stands in as he looks at a called strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
One hit, one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Gwinnett leads it 2-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Mariano Batista.
Designated hitter, Mariano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Cordero. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Straight up,
Popped him up.
straight up.
Montes is in his tracks now, 1 down. Stepping up to the plate, Enrique Cairo, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Curveball grounded towards second. Perez ranges to his left. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. Digging in, Sam Travis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
First baseman, Sam Travis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Stripers on top, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Lester Laird, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Walker in foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is in there. A called strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate. flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Standing in, Nick Ahmed. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. The Stripers lead it 2-0. Striding in to start the ninth, Thomas Yamada, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Yamada. Hey, Strikers fans, follow your Gwinnett Strikers all season long with a full or partial season ticket plan. Information, stop by any ballpark ticket window or find us online at milb.com. Fans, summer has officially arrived, and there's no better way to beat the heat than by joining us right here at the ballpark. With lots of giveaways, promotions, and great baseball to come, you can't lose. Pick up a pocket schedule at any stadium ticket window and come out to the ballpark this summer.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit in the air to center field. Cordero moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Sam Chavez, is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Perez moving to his right. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Now at the plate, Josh Rutledge. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Hit to third. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7. Hit in the air down the right field line. Mays on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball in the gap, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. So striding in, Dexter Verland. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Perez takes it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. Now at the plate, Michael Franco. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Third baseman, Michael Franco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball. Guys, this is a team that's just continued to gain momentum throughout the year. What have been the keys to their success?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
High and deep to left center field. Cordero going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Stepping in, Grover Park. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
High and deep to center field. Cordero racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
Ready now, Colby McCord, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. Mays sprinting after it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Vasquez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third, all tied at 1-1. So digging in now, Austin Evans. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6. but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch on its way. We're back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Benito Santiago, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Benito Santiago.
He's set. Here it comes. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Just foul. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The next 0-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Into the box now, Jeremy Brandt. He flew out in his last at bat.
Jeremy Brandt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the. In now, Tyler Wade. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. Already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
At the plate, Dexter Verland. He got on top of one and was a ground victim last time. Fastball right back to the mound. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Franco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Gwinnett leads it 8-1. At the plate, Grover Park.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Line towards center field. Cordero is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping in, Colby McCord earned himself an RBI. Fly his last time at the plate, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Digging in now, Austin Evans. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Austin Evans.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Into the box, Benito Santiago. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Down baseline. And that's through for a hit.
check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Brandt stands at first with one out. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Ready for another chance? Dexter Verland. Curveball looked at here for strike one. A runner on first with two away. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Hey, no runner. Hold it, hold it.
Now he's safe at third, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Michael Franco, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A run on two hit. Striding in, Grover Park. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. 0-1 the count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Colby McCord. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Fastball called for strike two.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Colby McCord becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end. Coming to the plate now, Austin Evans. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Benito Santiago. Chopped weakly to the left. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Digging in and looking for more, Jeremy Brandt. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. A hard hit ball and caught over there at first. Unlucky that time, and that ball will. So coming to the plate, Tyler Wade starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit down the line at first. To his left, Walker. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Jose Ramirez enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Stripers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Attaboy. Good job.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Game 1 here in the month of August between the Durham Bulls and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stephen Eckert, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Digging in, Malik Smith. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Eckert has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. So he punches him out looking at the fastball. J.J. John goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now in the box, Matt Duffy. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Russell Chang. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chang.
Here it comes, 0-2. A little roller toward the hole. Perez has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping into the box, Dan Price. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding forward now is the DH, Daniel Robertson. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Walker. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time. Digging in, Stuart Barger. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Stuart Barger becomes the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Mel Nix. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Alex Vega. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Here it comes on 0-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. This one's down to third. Burdette is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ballgame. So stepping in, Malik Smith. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Malik Smith.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
In now, J.J. John, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. John makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. At the plate, Matt Duffy. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Cordero is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One hit's all they get. Striding into the box, Russell Chang. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dan Price. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1, here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And quickly there are 2 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Stuart Barger. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Walker shading to his right, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's 1 away now. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Nick.
Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 1-2 now. Down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
The catcher.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Vega is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
And a ball, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in to try it again, J.J. John. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Hit out towards second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. Ready once again, Russell Chang.
Right fielder, Russell Chang.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Now to the plate, Dan Price. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Count is 1-2.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ready for another shot now, Daniel Robertson. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Stepping up now, Stuart Barger. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Stuart Barger.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Mel Nix. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Walker has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs here. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Alex Vega. And they'll need him to get something going here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Malik Smith. He went down on strikes last time up. Camargo brings it in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Brian Medina answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. And that 1 run.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping. In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity.